We spend a lot of time with our own family. We spend a lot of time with our clients and their families about actually bringing together the generations and having a conversation. For many of my clients, I have them bring their children into the meetings, especially adult children, because I want the adult child to be able to help mom and dad manage these dollars. I had a gentleman the other day literally asked me, we've been working with him for about 3 years, and he said, oh, by the way, my dad is 84 years old and not in great health. He's got $11 million that he's going to leave to me. Does that change my financial plan? And the answer is yes, it changes everything. And it's amazing when you get these answers, because those dollars truly affect the next generation.
We have 4 kids, and it was remarkable over the years when because that what your kids bring other kids, there's just this natural proclivity to, your house is full of others. And what you really discover is most of these, kids are not having these conversations with their parents. And so it's just really missed those values and the essence of why that's so important. And then they wake up later some point in life and figure out how do I now do this, instead of having that, that discipline all along the way, coaching them, not only just in easy financial principles to help them be successful and to grow wealth, but then the core values that lead them along the way, so that they're in place when they talk about one day maybe having their own family.
I think we could spend days on this, because it's so important for each family to get real with themselves about where they want this money to go, how they want it to benefit themselves, the world, their community, their children. And whatever they decide, we can build a plan around it. That's the cool part. On this side of the dirt, planning's a lot harder on the other side. It really comes down to the priority of the family. And then if they're willing to get deep within their heart and let us know their priorities, we can build a plan that will achieve those dreams and goals. And then deal with the potholes along the way of animosity, or a special needs child, or a child that has addictions, or whomever, because it really can be redemptive.
And one of the biggest tension points in any marriage or any family is usually around money. And the crazy thing is, Jesus talked about money more than anything else, specifically in the New Testament. But yet it's become such a tension point, like you said, for most people, and then you have so many blended families that come in. And so now you're trying to take in whatever they were taught or not taught, or the disciplines that they've brought into the relationship. We find the tension around money and how it's spent or used is just not taught. There's usually not a plan, and there's usually no communication. We want our wealth to transfer through the generations that we feel like God's calling us to reach, but really it is the vision, it is the values of the family that really need to transcend through each generation. And that takes intentional work.